Peace and blessings, people. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Today, I want to talk about the soul, what we truly are, the inner world, the essence, the true, pure light that radiates within us. You see, we hear about the light within, the inner light, but we take these things as we think they're metaphors, but we actually have an inner light radiating within us, and everybody's inner light is unique. It's a unique color, it has a unique shine, it's unique to you. It's your true expression of what you are. You see, truth is what nurtures this light and keeps it lit, keeps the flame going, and adds to the flame. The more you become truthful, the more vivid this flame becomes, the more beautiful, the more it shines. This is in the realms of the unseen. This is within the angelic realms, the frequencies that they see us in. Because remember, this is an illusion. What we see is an illusion. They see us in our true light. So you see, when we're being deceitful and we're not speaking our truths, we're not expressing our truth, we're not being our true expressions of who we really are, this light starts to get distorted, it starts to dim. And you're not radiating the light that you're supposed to be radiating. It's distorted. And because you're vibrating in deceit, you got all these energies around you that's blocking you. It's blocking you from your divine guidance. But you are doing this to yourself. You see, when we made a choice to reject ourselves back when we was children, we started to dim the light from then. And we've been dimming it ever since. That's why it's a progress. That's why at the beginning things seem fun. But as you keep going on doing these things, you start realizing it's not fun. You start losing. Because at the beginning you kind of feel like you're gaining when you're, when you start like, when you're a teenager and you start finding your ways of escaping and doing your thing, doing what you want, you kind of feel like you're gaining something. But then after a while, you realize that you're losing. But you don't identify it with deceit, because we're so into this character now, we start projecting it. It's all outside. It's all people in the outside places and things that's making this happen to me. But it's your deceitful self that is creating this. Every single time you say a word that's deceitful, you act in a way that's deceitful, you do something that's deceitful. Every single time you dim that light and you become darker. You see? Every time you speak your truth, you stand up for truth, you speak your heart, you speak your soul, your light radiates. It becomes brighter, it becomes stronger, and you draw, you attract what you really are. Other expressions, other people who's vibrating the same vibration as you, the things you love, the light, because your light's shining. You can be seen. All the things in the universe that you want can see you, can hear you, can feel you from far. And you're like a magnet, you're drawing it towards you. That's the beauty of the soul. That's the beauty of truth. See, deceit is not powerful. Like I said, I I deceived myself and I lived down that path. And I thought it was powerful for a time. But I had the strength and the honesty to look within and see how my inner self felt. I projected an outer self and everybody thought I was this and that. But I started to look within and got honest with myself. And now I want to get honest with the world. Because the world needs to start radiating and start nurturing this light within with truth. Every single word of truth, every single act of truth that you do, you are rewarded for it. Every single time you stand up for truth, every time you say truthful word, you stand up for truth, you stand up for what's in here, you are rewarded. Don't ever think that the beings, the divine realms has not heard your heart. They listen to our heart. You cannot hide what you are from the divine forces because they listen to our intentions within our heart. So even if you're doing a few distorted things out here because of the mistakes you're making, they're still listening to what's going on inside your heart. This is powerful stuff. You will be rewarded. If you're out there and you feel like you're always bringing truth and you're around deceitful people and they always want to go against you, you're the only one that stands up for truth and you're just against a whole bunch of people that's always down for deceit, cowardly people who can't stand up for what's in their heart, and you're the only one that does it. Don't worry, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded. You're being rewarded right now. Everything you're doing is being counted for. You will get a reward back from the universe for it. I promise you. Don't ever give up. Don't become the deceitful one. That's what they want you to do. You see, this is energy. There's negative and positive. Masculine, feminine, whatever you want to call it. We've become imbalanced. So, this is a game of energies. There's dark forces out there that's trying to get, when you're becoming truthful, you're trying to ignite the light inside. Remember I said every time you speak truth, every time you do a truthful act, you're stripping the deceit off your light, your soul, and your light's getting more radiant. This is within the realms we can't see, but they're there. So now these dark forces can see you to making this transition, and they're trying to come back in through people, friends, places, habits. They're trying to come back in. They want to dim your light. They don't want you to shine. They don't want you to radiate. They want you to come back with them. It's a game. You have to learn the game. There's negative forces and then there's the divine forces. And it's that you're there, and it's down to you which one you get swayed by, which one do you get tempted by. It's your choice. You have to be strong. The darkness is trying to pull you back because you're trying to ignite your light. But the more you ignite your light, the more stronger you become and the more weaker the darkness becomes. Yeah, it comes in your mind sometimes and it tries to, but you don't deal with it no more because you see the strength over here. You've now took the leap of faith. You went through the time of being honest and open when everyone else is scared to, they want to stay in the deceitful self. You decided to make the transition, and yeah, you went through the hard stages of feeling a bit exposed and whatever. But you see now when you've got closer to the light and you realize the power, the beauty that comes with truth, that doesn't come with deceit. I can tell you that because I came from the dark side. I was living the dark side. I was deceived, even though I had a heart of pureness inside. I got hurt so much that I felt I had to, and I have this warrior side, but I had to become it, and I lost myself in it, and I forgot this side. I didn't nurture this side. I didn't embrace this side. I didn't love this side. I thought this side was weak. I perceived it as a weakness, and I perceived that ego, that false sense of walking around pretending that you're all good when you're not. I perceived that as a strength. Let me tell you, people, I got the courage to tell you now it's weak. There's no substance behind it. There's nothing in the center of the ego. It's just a shell. And once you crack it, there's nothing in there. It's hollow. But you see the truth. The truth is what you are. When that light is radiating inside you, nobody can take anything away from you. Even if they take away your physical stuff, you still got the light inside. You still got the confidence. You're still strong. It's the power of truth. I went to the dark side all the way. And I seen how weak it is. I seen how it destroyed me. I knew I weren't from there, but I still ventured. And I done it so I can experience it and come back now, and I can break it down to the world and break down how fake and false it is and how we need to come out of that and step into the light. I'm passionate about this. I'm very passionate about this. This is my soul mission. You see what I'm saying? Keep igniting that light. It's truth. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta speak your heart all times. Be your true expression all times. When you hear that person saying a joke around you, you don't agree with it. You don't laugh with it. No. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have the strength to know what you believe in and step away. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't just, oh yeah, for real. Just because you want to agree with this person, you tell them, nah, man, I don't agree with that. You don't have to be rude. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. I don't feel like that, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, stand up for what's in your heart. Stop going along with things. You're an adult. You know what I'm saying? I'm being serious. We got to stop that. That's what's causing destruction. Because when we do that, we just go along with things. Then we reject our true self within. And when we reject our true self within, we are angry with ourselves for doing that. We are upset with ourselves, but we don't realize it. So we think we're upset with the world.